there are both fuel sources in the body available, like ketones and a small amount of glucose, say, so what does the body do in preference? Burns the glucose first?
Okay, so ketones are energetically favorable to glucose. And as such, while ketones are present, they may or may not take precedence over the glucose in various different tissues at different times, depending on the particular energetic state of those tissues. And when I say that, you know, there might be two cells which are geographically right next door to one another, one of which is using ketones preferably, and one of which is using glucose preferably. It depends, there are individual set points in individual cells even. It's a very, very complex thing, such that overall, the overall body, you can still say, yes, ketones are being preferentially used here, or glucose is. We can put radio traces on ketones and glucose to see what's happening, and we can use magnetic resonance spectroscopy to track these things in real time at millisecond time resolution, if we've got too much time and money and research funding and, you know, the desire to do that. At the end of the day, the human body is a remarkable piece of machinery with incredible homeostatic mechanisms to keep everything under control. And as such, it's going to do that. The rate at which ketones are being produced by the second and added to your blood are largely, the biggest influencer on that is the blood glucose level. So it's almost like ketones are produced when glucose drops below a certain set point. And that set point is trainable in an individual. It's individual between different people at baseline, and it's also trainable. You'll notice that once you've been doing a ketogenic lifestyle for several years, you will get into ketosis more rapidly than someone who's going the first time around, for example. Mm-hmm. So there is all of that. So, I mean, the short version of the long answer is that ketones are energetically favorable, but that doesn't mean they're going to be used first. The body will work out what it needs to use in what order, and it will go right ahead and do that without any input from us, pretty much.